At Northern Michigan University takes a sobering look into the Holocaust. And joining me live in the studio tonight is Leslie Warren, who is the Dean of Library and Institutional Support at NMU. Leslie, thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the invitation.
Absolutely. I'm learning a lot about the Holocaust information that the Lydia M. Olson Library on campus actually has. Just tell me about that part first.
Well, Olson Library has a collection of almost 9,000 items, typically books, videos, media, to teach people about the Holocaust. That collection is available for our students and our faculty to use. It's also available for our community to use. We do have community borrowers, and our library is open to the public.
Gotcha. Aside from all of that that's already at the library, this is a special exhibit that only 50 places in the country have this exhibit. Tell me about that.
So we applied, actually pre-pandemic, we applied to host this exhibit. It's about Americans in the Holocaust, focusing on the 1930s and 1940s, what Americans knew and how they responded at those times. It is developed by the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum and then circulated by the American Library Association. We applied in partnership with Peter White Public Library to be able to host the exhibit and present some related programs. We were supposed to have it in 2020. We have it now.
We can all guess what happened.
That's right. We have it now, and it's in our library until October 23rd.
Gotcha. So what is something interesting that, like a little interesting tidbit that people might learn? Because I'm thinking, what did Americans know about the Holocaust in the 40s? I bet there was a lot of confusion about what was going on back then.
There was some. There's actually a project that's going on sponsored by the Holocaust Museum to actually review what local newspapers throughout the country were sharing about the Holocaust in certain events. We're participating in that. That's actually one of our programs coming up to talk about that project. But even when people knew about the Holocaust, knew that they were hearing the reports of the concentration camps, of atrocities against Jews and others in Europe, one of the things that's surprising is the exhibit includes public opinion polls from the day that express a clear reluctance to do things like accept immigrants, including children. The United States sentiments that were reflected in polls were generally against increasing immigration to allow even children to seek refuge in the United States. That's part of the exhibit, is that public polling. It does have multimedia in the exhibit too, so it's not just posters. We have multimedia that has some of the news broadcasts from the time, so we can see what was going on.
Gotcha. One more quick question. I mean, this is a very serious topic with a lot of very adult-themed sort of things. How young of an age would you say is appropriate for this? This
is for more mature young people as well as adults. So the Holocaust Museum actually provides teacher resources to accompany the exhibit so that school groups can come in and use this exhibit, incorporate it into their classes. They recommend grades 7 and up.
Gotcha. Okay, and the hours that this is available to?
So Olson Library is open 7 days a week. The time varies. We do have morning and evening hours throughout the week, Saturday and Sunday. Our hours are on our website, library.nmu.edu.
Perfect. All right. Well, Leslie, thank you so much for your insight on that. It sounds like a very interesting display.
It is.
Thank you very much, Leslie.
You're quite welcome.